Hey guys, Proclaim Clean Up. This is another one. I know I said I would do it in an hour, but I just decided to do one early. This is one about not our Indian River Lagoon, but about our homes. If you have a whole bunch of debris and stuff, leave it out there, please. That would be great. Please don't leave your garbage on the side. Please call for Oriole pickups, special pickups, whatever you want to call it, but yard debris will be picked up by call.
Okay, you're good.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Adjust the Mic family. This is Charlie.
And Scott.
Hey, just because we act like children, it doesn't mean that children should be listening.
F words and B words, C words, we say them all.
Oh my. Everything we say, we don't know what we're talking about, and we're clueless.
Chris knows a lot.
I mean, of science. Yeah, and thank you for downloading and subscribing to the Adjust the Mic podcast.
Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
I don't call no girls in the middle of the night. You got the wrong number.
Boy, you tell me who you are.
So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid, or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone.
You like the Foo Fighters?
No.
Hello and welcome to episode number 153. 153 of Adjust the Mic. To my right, the host with the most, Mr. Scott Geyser. How you doing?
Well, hello there, ladies and gents. How you doing?
All right. Pretty good. To my left, the craft beer queen, Miss Colleen.
How are you now?
Hey, girl.
How are you now? And Mr. Charlie Lore.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are we doing?
We are doing, we're doing. There's a lot of doing going on.
A lot of doing. It's been a night.
I think I'm going to come over there and sit with you guys.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, do your
Then I
thing.
can fucking micromanage the mic over there. Hold on. I'll be there in a second. Do your thing, Charlie.
Boy, you know what's really crazy is
Scott.
oh, yeah, you. But all of us, like before we record, it's so funny because we all three of us vent about shit going on in our insane lives.
Yeah.
And nobody's life is more insane than the other. They're just all
Right?
fucking insane.
Everybody, every time.
From doing pulmonary function tests to fucking family bullshit to staples in heads to fucking dog. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
We got so much shit going on, man, but we're still here on a beautiful Tuesday evening recording a podcast for you 7 people. Because we love you guys.
All 7 of you.
All 7 of you. Well, I think we got 4 more because of the Eco Fest, which is a big deal. Which we really need to talk about that. A couple weeks ago, we promoted the shit out of it, and Frank Robb was an absolute gangster putting that on.
Yeah, he was.
And
Frank.
dude, I thought it was a success. I loved it.
Yeah.
And I kept saying that it's the first annual because I really do think it'll be an annual thing. I hope it is.
I can see the potential of that thing getting huge.
And we just want to give love to Frank Robb for that, man. It was a pretty cool experience. God, I met so many people, man.
There was, oh my God, for real. There's so many people there that I knew. Well, I didn't meet a lot of people. I ran into a lot of people.
You did, yeah. You
That
were
was
like
nuts.
You were Miss Popular.
I guess so.
All your Play Linda fucking hardware store people.
They're hardcore. I love them.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I can't believe that. Like, I was really flattered that they would see like that. I post something and then they actually show up.
They should
Come and
have
say
like
hi.
a name for you, like Colleen's Court or Colleen's something.
You know, I did have a group of regulars that their golf team that they do this charity event every year and they have a different theme, and they were Colleen's Brew Crew one year and they all dressed in Play Linda. Yeah, and they had the Brew Crew.
Yeah, well,
stuff.
you definitely had a lot of your supporters from the hardware store, which was awesome, man. It was great to. I met a few of them, great people, man. And
Nuria was next to us, and she does a CrossFit at my gym.
Yeah.
And she was there with her real estate group.
Yeah. I would like to remember the name of that real estate company, man. They were awesome. I wonder who won that fucking TV.
The The TV that blew over.
TV that flew in the air. Scott's like, the wind just took that TV. And the guy's like, it's an empty box, dude. The fuck's wrong with you? But if we can't get the name of that real estate group, they were great.
Hey guys.
People. Yes, hey.
It's Celebrate
Your
Real
TV
Estate.
Celebrate
just
Real
fell
Estate.
over. It might have broke.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because it's a box.
Wait, is that really what it's called?
A box.
Celebrate Real Estate?
Yeah, it sounds like that's a really cool name if it's not.
Weren't they giving out plants too?
Yeah, they were doing all kinds of stuff, man.
They really were.
They were awesome, man. Great to be next. And of course, to the other side of us was Thad and Monica.
We
And
had Sick Tricks and
yeah,
Kelsey's.
Kelsey's. Shout out to Kelsey's Pizza, man. They did a lot of that. In,
Man, Kelsey's is so good. It's been so good for so long.
yeah, they're
Was it the
fucking
Greek salad?
all salads. They're chef Greek. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, it was pretty cool, man.
Okay.
Making sure.
Okay.
That's
All
pretty
right.
Everything's
inappropriate.
breaking, so I just feel like I have
Yeah.
to just overtouch everything right now.
I get it. Real quick, Frank, Rob, Thad, and Monica. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
The first new person that we really ran into was, I believe, a 7-year-old young man
That little guy.
named Clayton.
Good old Clayton.
Old Clayton's cleanup.
It was awesome. He killed it, man.
Dude, he is so cool. And his parents, shout out to his parents, man. They're awesome people, man.
So how did that start, Charlie?
He just came over interested in all the podcast equipment.
He walked up to you and what did he ask?
Hey, can I get on your radio show?
Yeah.
And I was like, if you did get on the radio, this is podcast. You get on the podcast, what would you talk about? Pokemon or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, I really like Pokemon, but I think I'd like to talk about cleaning up the environment and picking up trash.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the?
I did a double take. I'm
That's
like, I was not
so
expecting
cool.
that answer. I was not
7-year-old
expecting
young man.
I was
Nice.
not.
And I guess his mother told us that a year or two ago that he had a cleanup birthday party. And it just, everybody caught wind of it, man. It became a thing. And now he's got his
Yeah.
own Facebook page and everything. So
It was awesome.
shout out to you, Clayton.
When everybody would walk away, like, because there was a good 45 minutes where it was just me there. It was like right when the kids are getting there, everybody's getting their food from the food trucks and everything. And Clayton would just walk over and go, hey, can I get on the mic? Can I record again? So I had that little portable unit, and I've got 3 little clips of him
Nice.
just going on for like 45 seconds, giving a little riff. And he goes, okay, I think I'm done. I'll be back in a little bit. And he would go run around, and he picked up like 15 pounds of trash.
He would just randomly, and I was there from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Every 2 or 3 hours, he'd walk by and be like, picking up trash. And I, what?
Yeah.
Like, this is ridiculous.
He came back over towards the end. At one point, me, him, and Katie, Chris's sister, she jumped on the mic because they had the
Tie-dye shirts and
tie-dye
everything,
stuff
yeah.
in one of the booths in the back. And she came up and we all sat down and recorded, and he prayed. He did a whole prayer.
Stop.
And then he just started talking to us about all the things that he wanted to do when it came to cleaning up the Mosquito Lagoon, the awards that he got from the city of Titusville.
Dude,
I mean,
really
it was just amazing. It was really amazing.
inspirational kid,
It really
man.
was.
What a great place for him to be at.
It was just
The
cool,
Eco
man.
Fest is like, it seems so perfect for him.
I mean, out of all of the children there,
Yeah.
was he the only one that cared about cleaning up after
Oh,
himself
100%.
or anything or
Yeah.
anybody?
Yeah.
He was probably one of 80% of the adults that probably cared
Yeah.
about cleaning up
Yes.
after themselves.
That's a fact, Jack.
It was just cool to see, man. I was really proud. I was real proud of him, and his parents were too, man. I mean, they're just supporting.
Oh, and
They're like, we're just along for the ride.
Yeah, yeah.
He's doing it.
And you can see it, man. They loved it. How
so fantastic.
cool is that?
Yeah. And then having your friend come over and talk to us. We had so many people come to our booth.
Yeah.
We gave away probably 75 shirts.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
About 50 to 60 koozies were taken. About 50 to 60 stickers. We talked to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clayton was the first one. Then we got, I think Quill Darling was the next one.
She was awesome, and that
Was
was,
it her
another
first show?
That was another malfunction on the equipment. I bought a brand new 128 gigabyte jump drive or SD card for this
Yeah.
recorder, and I guess it had some kind of write IO error. So for the first 2 or 3 interviews, I don't have any of it. So the stuff that I do have, I'm going to cut up onto this episode and some future episodes and play little cuts.
Nice.
And I'm going to find all the good stuff that we got from the EcoFest and pepper it along, because we got the permission to use all kinds of bands that Charlie's going to talk about here soon too. It's really cool.
Yeah. Mira Mudd.
Yep.
She came on the podcast.
She was awesome. Her and her mother.
Yeah, she was a last second add to the artist bill, and she tore it up, man. She was great.
I think we have most of that interview, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's really good. She's really great live.
Yeah.
Anytime you can nail some Neil Young, old man.
She's from Titusville. She learned music through her father.
Yeah.
Her father was played guitar a lot. She was doing something totally different in life. She said she finally went back to music. She liked to sing, took lessons, and I think she's 2 to 4 years in now.
Yeah, she's a great artist.
Very cool.
Flagman.
Primus!
Wow.
They were loud, aggressive, and everybody stopped and looked and went, "What's happening right now?"
I love that. I love that.
We went from like acoustic music,
yeah,
like Amber Calhoun. She just just playing, and then all of a sudden, some bass slappers and some guitar slappers start going crazy.
And they played 2 Primus covers, 2 great songs, and they were amazing.
They were loud.
Yeah.
And Doc was the sound man that day.
Yeah.
He took everything out of my truck and trailer with me, and then we loaded everything up. That guy did not stop from like 6 a.m. Dang. He didn't stop as soon as we got there.
Brent said he saw you with the kids.
Yeah,
they came to visit me because I had to work.
Yeah.
They came up to visit me, but then I guess they went and saw you too.
Yep, they came and hung out for a little bit. It was awesome. It really was.
Who else? The Murmurs.
Murmurs were great.
They were bad. Colleen, you should have. You check them out. They're like a surf punk. They have no vocalists. Oh, man. And it's just like Agent Orange Adolescence, like a punk rock type.
Okay.
They're so good.
What is it?
Super nice guys.
What are they called?
The Murmurs.
The Murmurs. Okay.
Yeah, they're like Orange County, California type punk, surf punk.
And that's local?
They're from Gainesville, I think.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They're great.
Like polished.
Oh, yeah.
Like really good.
Yes. Talented musicians. Yes, you could tell.
Super nice guys.
Super nice guys. I talked to a couple of them, man.
Everybody we asked said, hey, use our music, support it, share it, throw it out there.
Yeah.
And look for it. Dude, that's what part of this podcast. It's like, yeah, we want to talk. We want to joke around. We want to goof off. We want to add value to your lives in some way. But, man, I want to like be able to share local music. Like, you guys love rock shows, going to bands, doing all of those things. Being able to share our local music with the community is just special. Yeah,
it was a good time, man. Burger Rob's.
Oh yeah, great as always. Taco Del Mar. There was that juice place with all the bowls.
Yeah, the ones your kids had.
Yeah,
how do you say acai or
the acai?
Acai.
I don't know. I'll find them a little bit. Yeah, that place was gangster, man. A lot of good food.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, have you not known that it's called acai for how old are you now?
I hear people say it all the time. It's just one of those words I can't repeat. Yeah. Like, I can't. I have a very hard time saying ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. I can't really say it well.
Let's hear it.
No.
Let's hear it.
I already tried twice.
One more time.
Ibuprofen. There you go.
But do you know how hard I had to concentrate to say it?
Ibuprofen.
Yeah, I can't. Like, if I'm just speaking, I always for some reason throw an extra R in there. So
say it 3 times.
Ibuprofen. I hate it.
Say acai 3 times.
Acai.
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 It sounds like I'm saying something I shouldn't be saying. Mm-hmm. Like, acai. Like I'm making fun of somebody. I don't like it.
So
sorry.
We had that at the EcoFest, and just to put a bow on it, congratulations, Frank Robb. It was a success, and we'll see you next year with it.
Can't wait until we beat him in fantasy football, though.
How about we talk about everybody's Thanksgiving? Colleen?
Well, we had family over. Well, my parents came over.
Your house?
And yeah, had a low key because we got new roof going on and everything. So it was like we do too much. And then the next night, that was the big night. The day after Thanksgiving, my Black Friday was spent watching Tom Segura. at the King Center in Melbourne.
He's amazing.
Dude, it was so cool. I've never been to like a comedy show like that before. And it was really neat because we were only like 5 rows from there. And it's so intimate anyways.
Sure.
It was like really weird to see this guy that I watch his podcasts and stuff all the time.
So
And then he's
fucking
just
funny.
like right there. And I was like, oh, he's a lot cuter in person than I thought he would be.
Well, he's lost a ton of weight.
Yeah, he looks good.
He was a bigger guy for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost a ton of weight. Got his shit together, man. He looks great.
But no, it was fun. You know what so have you guys ever been to a show where like you cannot record or anything and they have up all the signs?
Just went Tool.
Yeah. So do you ever feel like the whole time you're being watched and like if I even went to like look at the time, I was like, are they going to kick me out thinking I'm recording something?
Oh, yeah.
The whole time I was paranoid as fuck. I'm just checking the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I didn't even carry my phone on me. I just gave it to Brent. I'm like, I turned it off and gave it to him. I'm like, I don't even want to be tempted. And I looked at him. I'm like, and if you look at your phone
Yeah.
at all and get kicked out, I'm staying in here and watching it. And you can be out there.
Did he have an opener?
Yeah. I forget what his name was, but he was funny. He had really, really thick glasses. And he was talking about how he was like kind of like legally blind. But his first joke was an autism joke. And I was like, oh, where's he going with this?
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
He goes for the jugular.
Well, Tom Segura,
like if you listen to his podcast with him and his wife,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what they do, man, is they actually
She was on
show the
challenge.
gory stuff.
His
Yeah,
wife.
I don't remember her
Or
very well.
Road Rules, I think.
Yeah, it was Road Rules. But yeah, I was trying to remind myself that, and it's now, mind you too, this show started at 10 at night, and I know to some people that might be normal, but for me, this was a struggle where I'm
Tired
like,
as fuck.
I'm so tired. I worked that morning.
Oh, yeah.
And went straight, got home, whatever. We went to eat and so I'm laughing so hard now because I'm so tired that I'm literally tears are coming down my face. I couldn't wear my glasses, so I can't see. And then I'm yawning at the same time. And I'm like, oh my God, he can see me. Like, I hope he doesn't think I'm yawning at him. I hope he realizes like, I'm
call
just
you
a
out.
mom who's out past
Yeah.
her bedtime. Like,
That's great.
trying to make it. But that was Thanksgiving. That was fun. How about you guys?
Scott?
Charlie, let's talk about yours.
We did the North Carolina thing, man. We drove up with the kids to Savannah, stayed the night in Savannah, in which they loved. Got the pralines, the candy store there on Bay Street. And the next morning went up North Carolina, met my brother in a cabin, had Thanksgiving up there, man, in the mountains. It was awesome. No snow. Not that cold. It wasn't that cold. But, the kids being able to see the mountains and the ice on the rock and everything. We had a great time. Went to a Christmas tree farm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
Did you try to cut down a tree?
We thought about it. We thought about it and driving back with a tree Griswold
roof.
style from North Carolina to fucking Titusville.
That would have been amazing.
We really thought about it. Nah. Dude,
It would have been just a bare wood tree by the time they got back.
Riley and Ava met Santa Claus. My 13, soon to be 14-year-old
The real
daughter.
one?
I think it's one of his helpers.
Oh.
But she talked to him, got a picture with him and everything. No lap sitting. Stay the fuck away from me, Santa. I'm 13.
Do they both still believe?
No. Riley. I think Riley does not believe, but he won't let me know. Like you know what I'm saying?
So Ava told you that he doesn't believe.
No.
But he won't tell you he doesn't believe.
No, she doesn't know. None of us know. None of us can fucking figure it out.
So all of you guys are just in the dark with each other about knowing who does and doesn't know,
Nope.
but you have a
Nope.
feeling that they don't believe.
Nope, you're wrong. Ava does not believe. Ava does not believe in the elves, Santa. We can't fucking figure Riley out. Like, we can't figure it
Just
out.
ask him.
He just said he thinks he's lying to him to not break his heart or something.
want him to... I don't want to put him in that position. I want one more year.
Okay.
Give me one more year.
I got
Teresa wants a year. She's never had, she's never... We want that. We want. If we can get one more, stretch one more year out of it, I want it.
You
I don't
just
know.
put that fear. If you don't believe, you don't receive.
Yeah.
That's a real fucking thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Silas.
This year he came out and said he does not believe.
Yeah.
He came out.
He came out.
Yeah, he did. Well, I mean,
It's a thing, though.
Allie hasn't believed for a couple of years now, and
Yeah,
she's
that's how Ava
more
is.
cool and fine. Last year was the last year I did the Elf on the Shelf. I'm not doing it this year.
Aren't you kind of glad?
Yeah, so much easier.
Oh, we're doing that.
Silas is I just asked him because Allie's like, I don't think he believes anymore, and I go, Silas, you believe in Santa Claus? He's like, I really don't. There's just too many things that don't make sense. And I went, Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm tired of lying and all of us doing everything. So, yeah, he's not real, man.
Yeah.
I knew it. It just made too
We
much
should have had
sense for him
disclaimer
not
at
to
the
be.
beginning of this. Any kids listening?
It was just a simple, he does a good disclaimer at the
Yeah,
beginning
that's
of the
true.
episodes.
Yeah.
He calls people
I don't
bad
want to.
parents.
I don't want to do that, man. Not yet.
I get it.
It's it's more me and us. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I get it.
fuck
Totally.
that, man.
The reason I like it is
And I
because
think he's
now
faking the funk. I think he
we're
doesn't
all
believe
in it now, and it's all truthful now. So it's all, you know what I mean? It's all just out in the whatever.
Yeah.
So
He
the
still
elf on the
loves
shelf. Should I go ahead? I think I.
Don't do it.
And how do you even start it? Like, where,
just
I know
fucking-
Declan would be
You can have
into
mine
it.
if you want.
Well, I have one.
Okay.
But I've never used it because the kids,
Don't do
I didn't
it.
think they could
Colleen,
understand
just
it.
Don't fucking do it.
I feel like they would take him and literally break him and not give a crap.
Yeah, just don't. Just
I don't know.
it's fine.
You know what? It was so much fun for the first couple years.
couple days.
Like,
couple
but is it
years.
really as bad as you think?
I mean, it's not.
Like, how hard is it to move something every night?
As soon as the kids go to bed,
especially with your,
we would just
especially with your
move it.
life,
That's all we do.
it's a shit. Like,
Yeah.
then you forget, and then you have to think about the day before they did something wrong.
Oh.
So you totally forget the elf
Yeah.
when it moved. They'd be like, "Why did the elf move?" Well, you didn't finish green beans. Like, you gotta think on the fly because you fucking forgot to do it. Oh, it's such a pain. in the ass.
I'll leave it up to Brian.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Fuck, I don't know, man. I think I'm just getting older. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But we would go hard in the paint, like dinner theater and fucking sliding down lights and fake snow and shit.
You don't just move them?
Marshmallow baths and fucking
Christmas Eve, we do a fake snowball fight.
yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is fun the first few times, and then it's stupid. But I love Christmas. Just fuck those elves, Don't do it.
I think I'm going to do it.
How was your?
You should.
Okay, but
You
when you
said there's
do,
a good couple years. Like, Declan's already 8 years old. Like, I don't know what
We
I
had
have
a
with
lot of
them.
fun with Elf on the Shelf personally.
I mean, we'll
We
try
did.
it. And if it doesn't work, I mean,
It ran its course, but we had a lot of fun. I would do it again if I had another kid that was young and it'd be all game on.
how do you start it? What'd you tell the kids?
You did. I mean, there's
a book.
there's a book, and
It's a
in
book.
the book you
Okay.
can read the story and
Yeah.
read everything about him.
Okay.
And you have like usually you and the kids come up with a name for him.
Okay.
yeah,
Like we had Stevie.
yeah.
That was our guy.
We got
Little Stevie.
Santa's little teller.
Yeah.
I bet
So,
ours will be named Powerline.
I had them glued on toilets with little peppermints in the
Yeah.
thing saying he pooped.
Yeah,
Sometimes he'd have a note. Usually the first day, I think I'd put a note out.
you put a note, and they'd get something like pajamas or something.
Yeah,
kids?
with a
Yeah.
note.
Okay.
And then the last day, there'd be one more note.
Yeah.
Like a goodbye note for the year. And what his job is to keep an eye on you to know if you've been naughty or nice.
Oh, how about-
he tells Santa, so you use him to your advantage every day.
How about this shit?
Stevie's gonna tell Santa.
It was in fucking July or something, and me and Ava were in our closet, and she was like 8 or 9, 8, 7, somewhere around there. We're in our closet, and fucking Santa's little teller's up there, arm hanging off the top of the closet. She goes, and I'm like, and I look, and I'm like, oh, just on the fly. Oh, get out of the closet, get out of the closet. She looks at me, I'm like, oh my, can't believe we saw him. He's watching. He's making sure you're being good. Oh my God. Go out in the living room. Let me check. I ran in the closet, took them, threw them on their fucking clothes. And I said, Ava, look, he's gone. She's like, oh, I didn't think, oh my God, I didn't know they really came and checked on us. I said, yeah. And now he's gone.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
After it was all done, I was like, that was pretty fucking slick.
Were you so happy with yourself?
Oh, man.
Wow.
But she even tells me this day, she's like, man, you had me so good. Like, you got me so good.
Like, that's got to feel like the best parenting win, right? Those
Oh,
little
yeah.
moments like
Oh, it
that
was
where
good.
you're like,
It was worth
I
it.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Like,
it was good. Because you fuck so much other stuff up.
Right.
So when you nail something like that,
dude, I get it.
it was like a
What a good feeling.
chef
Yeah.
kiss.
Yes.
It feels so good to lie to your children and get away with it.
Yeah. Because they're going to do it to you so much.
Yeah, totally.
It's
Paybacks.
It's the best. Like, it is like I know for Brent and myself, like if something is happening and it's like really stressful and we have to come up with a solution on the fly. And this is what's so bad. We have therapists that tell us, try this, try this, try this. And you hear it and it's so much to take in, especially with 3. And you're like, when you finally remember when you're out somewhere, like, oh, they said, let's try what they said to do. And then it fucking works, right? And then you get back in the car and everything's great. And it went exactly how it was supposed to.
Yeah.
And you're like, and part of you is like, yes, we fucking nailed it. And then you're like, we should have listened to the therapist at the very start because they know what the fuck they're talking about. Because they really, really do.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so much. And like, a lot of it is a lot of like, you have to work extra hard to make these steps follow through. But man, it's so rewarding when it works out. You're like, fuck yeah, I beat them. Like, that's what it feels like. Look at Brent, like, we beat them. We beat them tonight.
How was your Thanksgiving, man?
So Thanksgiving here, guys, was interesting.
Did you fry the turkey inside?
I think it's just cool to like just talk about this because then you guys can have fun with it. So my Thanksgiving, and trust me, I'm acting like it's this. Oh, gosh, this is crazy. We're weird. A lot of families do this, and I'm very thankful. And I'm very thankful that this circle of people makes it all about the kids for the most part right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about the kids at this stage. But I'm in, a weird situation. One of my best friends is my ex-wife. And she is single right now, so she doesn't have people's houses to go to. Like her and her ex-husband Eric always did Thanksgiving, with the kids. So usually it's just me and my dad, or just me, and I'm going to a friend's house, or you know what I mean. It's not really a thing that I'm a big thing for me. So this year, I was asked to host, and I was like, hell yeah! But wait a minute, it's gonna be fucking weird. So, like, I'm super excited. I'm doing a turkey for me. I'm doing a turkey for my dad. I'm doing deviled eggs. Me and Allie got a deviled egg contest that we're doing. Big competition, right? Game the fuck on. I'm gonna kick her ass. I kicked her ass, by the way.
So Andrea came here?
Yep, and then Andrea's brother came and was put his trailer outside the day before Thanksgiving.
Did
and he
Andrea's
just left today.
other ex-husband come?
I'm getting there. Yep. So I get a text about a week before Thanksgiving. Hey, what do you want me to bring? I'm like, oh, so Eric's coming now too. So it's a bunch of exes hanging out.
Yeah.
And it's this whole thing. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is just the fucking happening. I'm going to drink a lot that day, right? We drank a lot Friday night. Derek showed up with his apple pie moonshine he makes every year.
Fucking guy.
And tells us halfway through that instead of using his normal 151, that he used the 191 grain alcohol with it, because it tastes like water. You can hardly tell the difference. And he brings a big jar for me, and then he has another jar, for us to drink that night, like a small one.
Jesus.
So we're all here.
This is Friday after Thanksgiving?
No, I'm sorry, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Night.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay.
The Wednesday night.
Oh no.
So the night before, we drink the big bottle, the little bottle. We're golf carting it. Holly shows up. Larkin's over for a little. No, we drove the golf cart to Larkin's and hung out with them for a little while. Came back over here, hammered. Woke up. I was still up at 7 a.m. Started cooking, getting up. I was fine.
What time did you go to bed?
But it was a shit show. It was probably 1.
Oh,
it was a shit show the night before. So it's a wake up kind of hangover situation. Turkeys are being brined from the night before.
It's tough.
Getting up, getting started, right? Well, here's the fun part is I'm cooking for me and my father, right? So I'm taking a turkey over there. I'm coming back here. I'm kind of like everybody needs to like figure out what oven you're using for what you're making. Yeah. Because there's only one oven, you know, and for the turkey to come out, at the right time, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
There's not going to be a lot of room. And I got pumpkin pies going. I got, and the turkeys going. Everybody needs to use this stove. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so everything takes longer. Okay. Andre gets over here, puts the mashed potatoes on top of a burner from a Pyrex on a burner that is for heating pot, not for keeping things warm. and it exploded over the whole fucking table.
No.
The mashed potatoes.
No.
So that goes everywhere.
Andrea.
We're all being optimistic.
God.
We're like, we'll figure this out. Luckily, they were making fun of me because I had these little ball potatoes with some onions and some garlic. I like roasting them, you know. And I'm like, just in case, you know, I want to have these. I had it already here.
had a
It's not
backup
something to
plan.
buy. Well, I already had those going, and everybody was asking, why are you cooking that? We already have mashed potatoes. That ended up being our future mashed potatoes because we ended up having to, you know, make a change. So Aaron hooked that up, and him, Eric, and Andrea kind of solved that while I ran out. You know, I had to wait for my pops. They kicked me out of the kitchen. You guys know how I am.
No, I don't know.
You guys know
about.
how, when I get in a mood where I'm going, like tonight, tonight, everything's been fucked. We're sitting here in the middle of my living room talking on the portable podcast setup because I can't figure out how to get the echo out of our headset from the main setup. So it's consumed me and ruined my whole evening, but I'm great. That's how I was about 2:00. Oh, okay. In the kitchen, I was getting everything done. All my food came out great. Everybody else's food was fucked.
Hey, were you just a little hungover too?
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, just enough
my
to
stress,
piss you off.
Nobody else was. Huh?
So my stress was more at them, the way they were coming at me, saying I was the problem.
What was that?
That's Jelly.
That was the dog?
She yawned. She does all kinds of
Wow.
voices. She has every sound effect you could think of.
I thought Charlie just threw his voice somehow.
If she's in the other room in there and she wants food or something, she'll start giving you these little, these little sounds and shit.
Jesus.
Like kind of, yeah. She's a talker. So I was giving them that attitude a little bit, and they kept going, Scott, you need to go get high. You need to go sit down. And I'm like, guys, I'm perfectly fine. I just need you guys to leave me alone. And you guys to just get your food cooked and get out of the way so I can get food to my, you know what I mean? Excellent dinner. Food was great. We came back here. We watched in here, and all of the cousins and the kids, we all watched like the new Christmas Story movie.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I can't say that I can watch this movie every year or anything. It's too wholesome, and I know the old one's wholesome too, right?
Don't ruin it for me, though.
I don't think the old one's that wholesome.
No, it is.
Like it is, but it isn't.
I mean, you know,
But it's good, huh?
Just shoot your eye out.
it gives you all of the nostalgia that
Yeah,
you're looking for.
sure.
If you really pay
Good,
attention
good.
to it,
Yeah, I
it
will.
gives it to you. If you're not a super uber leg lamp in your front window fan
Yeah.
of the first one, I think you're going to hate this one. But if you respect and like the old one,
yeah.
you'll equally respect and like this
Oh, cool. Well, I'll love it then.
one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Well, good. But you know what? We're joking about that. But that's pretty fucking cool. All you guys hang out and have Thanksgiving, man. That's,
No joke.
It's pretty awesome.
We are very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
Your kids will appreciate it so much because,
Oh,
like,
yeah, man.
Like,
That's
it's
great.
the kids. Like, the kids, seeing those kids all run around all day.
and watching them watch you guys get along is going to go
Outside.
so far
It's a big
Right?
thing.
in their
No,
relationships in
right,
the future.
Right?
Huge.
They were outside, inside, golf cart. Like Eric, when they all start doing golf cart rides after dinner.
Yeah.
And all I said was, they're like, do you need me to get anything while we're out? I'm like, yeah, get some wood, get some firewood.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's been raining. Don't get no
Yeah.
fucking wood. Before you know it, they're hauling logs and whole limbs of trees down the road with my golf, like dragging it on behind on the golf cart.
There's more wet wood.
Aaron's out front with a fucking chainsawing it down and getting it to the back. We got a fire going on in the back. The kids are back there by the fire. It was awesome.
That's great.
magical.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
In the morning, we made deviled eggs, right?
yeah.
That's a big thing in our house is deviled eggs, having the best deviled eggs. And last year, Andrea and Allie had a competition, and Allie won.
How many
Right.
are we talking?
How many eggs?
Like, is this competition how many eggs they can eat?
Whoever tastes the best.
Oh, who tastes the best,
quality
okay.
egg.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Are we in the trust tree?
Yep.
I don't like deviled eggs.
You don't like deviled eggs?
I don't think so.
Charlie, I hate eggs altogether.
Hey, you want to start a new podcast, Colleen? Is
I
that
hate
this
eggs.
motherfucker?
She don't like eggs. Maybe
I
we
hate
should.
You don't like eggs?
I
Maybe we
hate
should
them.
start a new fucking podcast.
I'm off this show.
Bye.
I'm gone.
Bye.
Bye.
We're gonna need to borrow your house
I don't eat fish either.
and your equipment.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't. My mom
think
doesn't.
I
My grandma
do.
doesn't. Like, none of us eat eggs.
I love eggs. I'm just
Maybe you just haven't had the right deviled egg.
Maybe.
Maybe everybody who's
I'll
made
try
you a
it again.
deviled egg in your entire
You know, your
life
taste, your tastes change
didn't know you
every couple of years, and it's been a couple. I'll try it. I'd
Have you
try
ever
it.
had bacon on your deviled egg?
Maybe. I don't know.
We have a secret, and dude, my secret is.
But what do you do? It's a little paprika, a little fucking bacon. You whip it with mayonnaise, and it's a wrap.
Well, so you have to hard boil the egg properly,
Okay.
and if you don't, you'll have what happened to us. So, you're supposed to hard boil the eggs. You got to put them in the water bath for about 9 to 11 minutes. I put them in for 12 minutes.
Boiling
They get
water?
at high heat boiling, right? I threw them in. We did the whole thing. We get them out. We got them in the ice bath so they don't, they're easier to peel. Mm-hmm. They're not done on the. If I was a chef, if I was like the best egg chef,
James Beard award winning.
Yeah, with a line out the door. They were that perfectly cooked on the inside. Like they were still runny on the inside, just barely, but they were like a golden color, like my leg lamp.
Yeah.
Right? Just perfect. But they're not deviled eggs, done. So we had to go put them back in again a few more minutes, which kind of ruins it in a way.
I have no idea, but yeah.
I had to get the kids in the golf cart, go up to the dollar store to get more eggs.
No.
Because then we kept having to make more to get it right. And then we ran out of eggs for all like the pumpkin pies and everything.
Oh my God. What'd you do with the other eggs that you didn't use?
Allie is stressing. She's over there stressing because she's trying to get her whole thing done at like 10 in the morning. It's like, we're not eating until 2 or 3. We just take your time. Just take her. She's crying. She's mad. So we're like, okay, we're going to figure this out. Boom. So now I'm in fixer mode, right? By the end of the afternoon, she gets hers done. Everything's fine. Mine, I get that candied bacon that I made come out of the fridge.
Look at this
and
guy.
I let her stress and make all hers and get everything done, and then I pull my shit out, and all mine are cut perfectly, so I can mix perfectly. I put my candied bacon on the top.
How did you candy it? With brown sugar?
Magical.
With brown sugar?
Really, all I did was I cooked it the night before, and when you cook it, and I'll take it and blend it in a blender.
Okay.
And it makes it real fine and gritty. And then all I do is put it in the fridge. I don't add any sugar to it, and brown sugar. The congealment of the fat itself kind of sweetens the bacon in the fridge. So the next day when you pull it out, it just has that consistency and flavor. Just awesome. So I call it candy bacon.
So you don't do anything?
It's amazing. I did a lot.
No, I
did a lot. I'm gonna jump over this thing and
no. I thought there was something like to candy the bacon. It was going to be a thing.
Yeah,
not a lot, huh?
No, yeah. I mean, and then you have your mixture, and it's got some paprika. There's some I'm not telling you everything.
Oh,
I'm telling you it all.
Well, yes, sir.
But yeah,
I think I need you to make deviled eggs for me one night. I'm gonna be down.
I even have a glass dish in there of my grandmother's. And it's the shape of eggs, half egg.
Yeah,
for you to
I've
have
seen
a
those.
Deviled egg tray,
Yeah, that's cool.
Badass, right?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like traditions like that. I think it's cool shit.
So I won, so now I got to make them every year. I should have let her win.
So did you win? Yeah, I was about to say, did you win? I don't think you won, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Right.
So we had some catastrophes, but they all worked out, and now they're funny stories for the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's cool, man.
That was awesome.
Yeah, good.
Want to take a break?
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go, Mira.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Good? Good?
Cool. Testing. Testing. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I
Okay.
can hear you.
We're gonna have a little bit to battle with that, but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. It
All right,
makes it
so
more fun.
local artist,
Yes.
Mira, how are you today?
I'm good.
I just was talking to you about the Neil Young song, Oh Man.
Yes, your favorite.
Oh, I love that song.
I know, it's the best.
It's a really good song.
It is.
So you're a local Titusville area musician.
Yes.
were you weren't born in Titusville?
I was born in Titusville, yes.
Were you really?
Yes, born and raised in Titusville.
Jess Perez Hospital.
Yes.
Really?
Jess Perez
Really?
Hospital. I was born there.
You,
The
yes.
old one.
Not me.
The old one.
Were you at the new one?
I don't know. Probably new one.
The new one?
Oh, definitely the new one. Yeah, she's young.
Thanks for
She's
making
not
me feel
old like
so
us.
much older. I was like, oh yeah, the old hospital like me. No? Okay.
Same.
So, what got you started on this journey of music?
So, when I was growing up, my dad always had on, 70s songs, all the good oldies. And
Yeah.
that's why I play old man. And I took piano lessons, but I never really believed in myself that I could do this until I was about 20 years old.
Wow.
And I graduated college. I got my business degree. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was doing accounting for a little bit. And I was like, I've always loved music. I've always played the guitar growing up. And so, about 6 years ago, I'm 26 now, I started this music journey, and I really just had to believe in myself,
Yeah.
because
It takes that.
Yeah, it does. And I didn't even know how to sing,
Yeah.
back
Wow.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a
Wow.
very,
That's big.
yeah, it's been a very.
You would never
big
know
part.
that.
Really,
Watching
thank
you live, you would never know that.
Thank
That's
you.
ridiculous.
I've gone to a lot of open mics, embarrassed myself 500 times over at
Yeah.
open mics just to get my voice out.
Just to put yourself out there.
As any comedian, as any performer has to do, you have to grind that first, right? So
Yes.
you've done that.
Yeah.
And you sounded fantastic.
Thank you.
This is an awesome event. This is the first Eco Fest, right? You know Frank?
Yes.
And you know
Frank.
Thaddeus. Is that how you were picked to play here?
Well, I knew David from Goldtone.
Okay,
He's
yep.
a part of the
Yep.
Flying Monkey Butts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love that name, by the
They were
way.
great. They were great, by
They
the way.
were great. I love their song choices.
Yeah.
Great. I love them. And I saw that he posted about this, so I messaged Frank, and he didn't have a spot for me because
Okay.
I emailed him back too late. And 2 days ago.
Oh, you were the last second ad.
Yes.
That's right. We
Yes.
talked about that. Yeah, okay. Now we know.
Well, I'm glad that somewhere along the way you got hooked up into this.
Right, I
You
know.
killed it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, good.
It worked out perfectly,
Yeah.
and I'm glad to be
So
here.
your mom and dad, were they singers at all?
My dad. My
Yeah.
dad played guitar.
Okay.
I mean, not professionally. Yeah. My mom plays piano.
She can sing. I can see it. Like she sings.
She's like, no, leave me alone.
Yeah. If she wants to get on the mic and sing us a song or anything, she's more than welcome. It's okay. It's fine.
She could.
So, do you have any upcoming gigs or anything coming up?
I am playing at the Rockledge Gardens in December.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
In December?
Yes,
Cool.
3 weeks. It's like a little Christmas in the garden show. So I'm gonna do
I
some
love
Christmas songs.
Rockledge Gardens, so we go there a lot.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's fantastic.
All
Beautiful
those
place.
nice plants,
Yeah, it's
flowers,
beautiful.
you know.
Yeah, well,
landscaping.
definitely we'll have to hook up on Facebook with our group and you, and we'll share it in our group and everything.
Yeah,
Like seriously, like we were talking about it before. Any events you got coming up, anything that we can share and network and add value to you.
Right.
That's all we care about
Yeah,
doing, and
that's awesome.
I'd like to see more local music getting played and more venues locally, where you can showcase your talent without having to drive too far. You know,
Yeah.
it'll happen.
It will.
And
yeah.
we hope to learn more about you over time,
Yes.
grow, and see all that, and make fun of your mom a little bit
Right,
whenever we see
You
mom
really?
here, you know?
How long have you been singing?
I took voice lessons when I was 22.
That's really.
And I'm
It
26.
really is. So are you telling me that I have hope?
You do.
Because I cannot
Yes.
sing.
Oh,
and
no,
there's
don't do that to him. No.
But if you
No.
think I have hope, maybe I'll do a
Anyone
song.
can sing.
Oh, boy. Okay, he can open for you this first gig.
Yes, yeah.
Dude, I'd be badass. I'd kill it. So proud of myself
Jesus.
already.
Okay.
All right, Mary, well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys.
yeah.
It's been fun.
Where
Thank you
can,
so
can we
much.
reach you on Instagram? Do you have a Twitter, anything?
Instagram, Mira Mud.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna follow you, and then we'll find out a way that we can connect, and then get you over to record like a good sounding
Yeah.
sit down podcast. We do like an hour
Oh, that's so
on
fun.
like a
I
Tuesday
love
or a Wednesday night. If we could have you over, I'm over in Min's here over in Sherwood,
Oh,
so I'm
nice.
close.
Good stuff.
Come over and sit down with us. We're trying to get everybody here to come sit down with us.
Yeah, I would love
if
to.
you have a song that you create that's your own, you know, and you want us to play it on the podcast, we'll gladly do that.
All right.
Tag you in it, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
You know, share if you're on Spotify or anything like
That'd
that.
be great.
We'd love to, help out anyway.
Yeah,
seriously.
pre-recorded songs. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we always are looking for talent just to play on the podcast, just to get the word out. That's it.
Like Thad's
great.
band Low Pressure was like in the 2000s, and they were big around here then.
Well, the
Yeah.
90s. The 90s.
Was it late 90s?
Yeah,
early?
it was actually like the early times.
when the new parish
We're
was
not
there.
we're not young. Yeah.
We're New Parish time. That's our
Yeah.
timeline. Yeah. They toured with 311 and all, but they let us use their music.
Oh yeah,
And
nice.
that's what we do for the podcast. We want to use people's local music to share. We tag it into each podcast description and everything. And it goes out to Spotify, Apple Music, and everything.
That's awesome.
So, it's fantastic.
yeah, you guys are doing great.
We appreciate
I love
it.
this.
And it's all for fun.
Yeah, it's
Well,
professional.
thank you so much.
Thank
That
you.
was very nice.
Yeah,
I
that
got
was awesome. Yeah.
This is one of our other hosts.
Oh,
actually.
nice. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank
Yep.
you.
And we're back. I guess Colleen wants. Last year, she never wanted to talk about fucking fantasy
You're a
football.
liar.
Never
But
wanted to
now
talk about it.
she's
Now all of a
in
sudden,
second place.
let's talk about the football. Can we talk about our BJ's gonna want to know?
BJ needs to know.
Everybody, all the people in the group really listen to so we can talk
Listen,
about the football.
listen.
And talk about how good my team is.
I almost wanted to walk into Grills the other night when we were in Melbourne and go to Jason and be like, how about that fantasy football team this year?
Didn't I beat Jason last year for the finals?
I think so.
Or was it Varco? Or was it Nick?
It was Nick, I
No.
think.
No, I
It was
thought
either Nick or Jason.
It might have been Jason, actually.
I think it was Jason. Yeah, Jason was really good last year.
And this year, Jason and Nick are both good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they both good?
I
Nick
think so.
is.
So Jason and Nick, next year or last year was just a fluke for me to win.
No, they're both good.
Yeah,
7-5, 8-4.
Yeah, I'm 6-6.
My Super Bowl is this week. Frank is in first place, and I'm gonna fucking destroy him.
How did that happen? Did he cheat?
Yeah.
I feel like he knows something we don't know. Like, because
mean,
he
last
makes
year he
all
was
these
so
moves. Right. And now this year, every player he has 25 plus points a game.
Is he a worst for first? Worst to first?
Not
No,
yet.
I was worst.
Last year he was worst. No, you were worst.
I was the
to first.
last place.
She's right. Andre hasn't
How-
won a game. Shout out to
And
Andre.
Chris hasn't changed his lineup.
Well,
What outside of it? Chris hasn't changed his lineup since day one. He has
Yeah.
people on
the last
injured
time we
reserve
talked about
playing.
this, me, Charlie, and Andre were all last.
Yeah.
And Andre's like, I don't think I'm going to win a game.
Yeah.
She's right.
She ain't wrong.
But how it's like Chris hasn't changed his lineup.
Yeah.
Like,
He beat me the first time we played.
yeah,
I whipped
he's
that
got
ass
a
this
good
time.
team.
Well, he doesn't play players.
Hey, he doesn't play players and still was one of the highest scoring teams this week.
It's so frustrating because you're like, oh,
In our fantasy basketball league, my
There's a
dad
basketball
in my fantasy. Oh yeah, there's every sport there's fantasy
yeah, I
for.
know.
it.
I just never thought about it.
My dad auto drafted and has the best team.
I tell you that every year. Look at Chris.
auto drafted.
Yes,
And he's right in the middle of the mix.
Oh,
He could
yeah.
have easily won.
both my tight ends out this week.
You're
For
big.
good.
The Dolphins look good this year.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do.
You think this is?
I don't know. I don't watch them.
Do you know if the Patriots are in last place in that division? If they're in the NFC South, the Bucks division, they'd be in first.
Do you watch them?
Isn't that no?
You don't watch
I
them?
watched Thanksgiving, the Vikings and Patriots Thanksgiving night.
I didn't watch one football.
What?
On Thanksgiving, I didn't watch it.
Oh, I did. I did.
I watched first two games.
Yeah,
it was
I won.
horrible.
Yeah, we watched
I
it.
can't even explain. I can't explain.
But
why.
on a Sunday, I don't give a shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't care.
my day is so much more important than watch football.
Oh yeah, yeah, I care less. Remember when we used to go watch all day?
That's all that mattered. There's kids in my office that are young, in their young
Yeah.
30. Every Saturday they're talking about we're at this bar in Orlando watching football. We're at home watching football.
Yeah.
We're watching football, baby.
But you were that guy.
I can't watch
Yeah.
college football.
Oh, I care less.
I'm not gonna mess up my Saturday to watch a bunch of fucking football players.
That was fun this
Play
weekend.
football?
This
Listen
weekend was
to you
fun. It was
fucking-
rivalry.
Listen to you're an elitist.
Football.
Fuck football.
Yeah.
See,
Spurrier,
Out of
dude,
nowhere.
bring it. What else you got?
But-
Spurrier back in the day when it was him and Bobby Bowden. and they were going against each other.
That's his name. He was in a commercial with Tebow.
every year.
Bobby Bowden.
Man,
No.
I love that shit. Kentucky. I was a huge Kentucky basketball
Now
fan.
look at you, Grouch.
I can't watch college basketball anymore. It's everything's politicized, or everybody's arguing over officials, and everything's like one fucking play. I can go on Twitter and watch every cool play in like 5 minutes
Yeah,
of
it's
the
called
whole
Red
week
Zone.
of the whole weekend. Yeah,
See, I'm so much into the UFC now. I give a fuck less.
yeah.
I love the UFC, and that's it.
Yeah,
they're
well,
so
I'll just keep
popular,
watching
too.
Bravo.
Oh, I'm in on that too. 90 Day Fiance. In the challenge.
That's not on Bravo.
The only TV that I've been having time to watch over the last 6 months has been like it's either like the real big stuff when they come out, but it's always at night right before I go to bed. I can't watch TV during the day, in the morning, in the afternoon.
What
anymore.
about? Have you watched White Lotus yet? On
I just
I
started
watched
it.
the whole first season.
fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, second season's out.
Yeah.
really good.
Yellowstone.
Stifler's mom's great in it.
Oh,
I'm
she's
not watching
fucking
that.
Great. Yellowstone's the best show.
No.
But this season, the first 2 episodes are fucking.
I haven't seen the new season yet.
It's tough. It's
I
hard to
can't
get
watch a show. It's stressful. The first season doesn't start off with like dead horses or shoots a horse in the head.
That's the first 5 minutes.
Exactly. I'm good.
No,
I don't want to watch anymore.
No, you gotta watch. It's,
No.
it's a great. Well, you're missing out. I'm just saying, it's a great fun. I was you. I was like,
That's
I'm
not the
fucking
first
wa-
horse to die on that show.
I know.
I wouldn't know.
Let's say, you ever seen Braveheart?
A
They all
long
die.
time
A
ago.
lot of horses die in Braveheart.
I will not rewatch it.
Patriot. A lot of
Oh
horses.
yeah, Patriot. It's a great fucking movie. Every Mel Gibson movie, horses die. Lethal Weapon, horses die.
So if a horse
Nuh-uh.
dies in a
Really?
movie,
No.
you're not watching it.
No, it's just that's how it started. I was like, come on, man.
That's the lame
Like,
excuse.
I can't get into
I'd
this.
rather like a really cool sex scene.
No, I
maybe.
kept watching a little bit
What
of
if
it.
that one horse
It
was just fucking along in it on another horse?
I
in
would
the first
definitely not
5
be
minutes?
watching that.
Then you wouldn't have turned it off so quickly. You're like, whoa,
Horse humping?
Brett, come here.
The fuck is wrong with these people?
Look what's on TV.
Hey, did you guys hear about that fucking Phantom fireworks in Melbourne last night?
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
saw
I
the
heard
video.
someone died.
No,
Did really?
they said nobody died.
Maybe I'm wrong. Someone at work told me. I did not look at the story.
So the news article said that everybody got out, that
Okay.
they were saved.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
But a car crashed
I thought
into
an
it.
SUV drove right into it. How? How does that happen?
I think the driver died.
No, they said they got the driver out. Like unless this news, like I watched it's like Watch 2. Yeah, I thought it was crazy. Travis posted it, like a video, TikTok.
Yeah, all the fireworks fucking going off and
Well,
shit.
I was thinking, how could somebody not die? I thought that shit just like exploded. I didn't know that you'd actually see the fireworks. Like, I don't know.
I'm trying to find it now, but I don't know how to find news because I don't give a fuck about the news. Unless
Who
it's
cares about the facts?
not all news is facts. These fucking days. I don't know. I thought Colleen. I swear, this is my coworker said somebody did die today, but
Oh, it does say. It said, the driver who
the driver
crashed into
passed
it
away.
died.
that sucks, man.
Wow.
That's too bad. That's crazy, man.
Man, I didn't see that because yesterday the article I read said no one died. I was shocked. It was
Yeah.
like, dude, how can everyone survive something like that?
It was wild.
Fireworks are so dangerous.
They're so cool,
Like,
though.
like look at JPP. You know, I still get memes every
down with
Thanksgiving of
JPP?
JPP's hand with the turkey.
Oh yeah.
you know me.
I forgot
Right.
about that. All right. So what do you guys got going on this weekend?
Cookie pairing,
Oh, that's right. Hardware store cookie pairing.
holiday cookie pairing. Our cookies are so good. We got a girl from Space Coast. I think it's Space Coast Cookies. She works out at the Space Center and like kind of does this on the side.
She makes space cookies.
She makes all kinds of cookies, but like they
that's
approached
badass.
her to make them all, and so she's made 5 different ones for our flight, and one of them actually has our logo on it.
Oh,
Like she
cool.
has one of those like the
Nice.
water printing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aren't you guys going to
Looks
have
so good.
growlers of the good beers this year too?
We have cans of cranberry claws, mocha java mint,
Mocha Java Man.
and maple cookie ale. We even have a
need to-
mix pack where you can get that and the
It's all up
Artemis
there
Pale
now?
Ale. Yeah,
Okay, I need to come up and get some gifts.
that mocha java's that.
I wanna-
You can get the cookie pairing to go. By the way,
My God.
you can buy it's $25. You get a 4-pack of beer.
Can I DoorDash it?
And then no, and the cookies. So you don't get the 5 beers, but you get 4 beers to take
Yeah.
home.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cookies,
I
and
like
it's
that.
paired up. It tells you what to
Cool.
pair it with.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys should definitely try it, and it's a good gift.
I definitely
For
want to
real.
go grab some growlers and some multi-packs for gifts.
Remember a couple years ago, Derek showed up, got like 12 crawlers of
Yeah.
Mocha Java Mint, and like he took that picture. I was
Yeah.
like, as soon as he gave me that order, I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna be busy for a while.
That's good stuff, though.
Thank you for that, Derek.
What else you got going on? Anything? Just
That's
working?
I'll be there all weekend. Yeah.
You want to guess? You want to help me guess what Charlie's doing this weekend?
What do you mean?
I think he's gonna be somewhere. We can't talk about it though, can we?
I'm going to be at the Waldorf Astoria
Yeah.
on the penthouse.
I'm gonna relive Home Alone.
no, we're going
eating
to
cookies and going to amazing restaurants where famous people eat.
We're going to Tribeca. New York. We're going to New York.
Are you?
Yeah.
This weekend you're going to be in New York?
Yeah.
That's the weekend that he was literally just talking about it.
Hey, listen, Charlie, every weekend now, he's in another state.
Yep.
He's flying.
Who is this guy?
I mean, yeah.
I don't even know
It's
him
a
anymore.
totally
I don't
different
even
person.
recognize you.
He's gone from living in Port St. John.
Right. He was the Titusville. He's moving on up.
Doing the exact same thing every day.
Yeah.
Exact same thing every weekend. To just a man of mystery. Like, that's his thing.
What is next?
Mr. Lord, the man
Hey,
of
so
mystery.
check
we
it
have
out.
to get an intro
When
for
are you
you.
posting this episode, man?
Are you laughing at the dogs going at it right now?
No, I'm laughing at me.
Oh,
Like, because if I say, oh, I'll have this up by tomorrow
Yeah,
night,
that's-
something's going to
that's
fuck up
why I'm
and it's
doing
not
it.
going to happen.
Yeah.
It'll all be fucked. I'm going to try to have it up by tomorrow night, but I'm going to the Magic Game at South tomorrow night.
Okay, well, don't you do it. We're taking Ava to a Broadway show
Oh, nice.
for her birthday.
Nice.
You know, we got the
Nice.
hookup on all
and
lot
the
of-
show is
Almost Famous.
And afterwards, you're probably going to be going out with the cast.
No,
of whoever's
Jay-Z's
there.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Jay-Z's got an after party we're going to hit.
Oh, not, exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. If you see Yee,
Actually,
see if we can get
man,
him on the
we
show.
were
Yeah, that's what he goes by now.
Nah,
Yay.
man.
Yee.
Is it Yee?
Whatever the fuck Yee is, he ain't coming on the show. That's that anti-Semitic guy, right?
Yeah.
Don't like the Jews? Fucking douche.
I don't even think he knows what he likes or doesn't like.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
think it's
he's-
whatever.
you think he's a little psych?
whatever keeps him in the
Do
news.
you think he's crazy?
Yes, he's mentally unstable.
Mentally ill?
Honestly, when you've gotten as much attention as he's gotten his whole life, I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
Because some people think he's a genius in doing this for the attention, and he's getting it all, the attention.
You think so?
I mean, that's what he's been doing for a long time, and it's worked. Maybe this is not. Maybe it's not working for him this time. Maybe
I don't know,
eventually
man.
it doesn't work for you. I don't know. When
Have you
that
heard
doesn't
him
work
in
for
some
him.
interviews?
Oh, he sounds ridiculous, but when is he not?
You think he's faking the funk?
Can you find an interview of him where he is like, you know what I mean, not outlandish?
No, what I'm saying, I think he's legitimately fucking something's wrong with the dude.
I think that's always been that way.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I agree.
But
A lot of really smart people
Yeah.
are.
Hey,
I mean,
but I
like,
don't-
you look back over time, like, even in
I don't
history,
think
geniuses
smart.
are.
I don't think smart. I think he's like an artist in
Yeah.
the purest form.
like he's just.
He
that-
thinks of things differently than a lot of people, and most of it
His
is off
brain
the
is
wall.
like-
but
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
but like,
yeah,
he
you're
definitely
right.
has another vision of things, and sometimes that vision works out great into like a great song or great clothes
You
or
think
whatever.
he's on a different plane?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, maybe.
I
He's just a fucking asshole, though.
I think he's all of those things.
Okay.
I think a lot of humans are all of those things in some way. Like I can't label Charlie as any one thing. I can't label you as any one thing. I can't label me.
What
But
about
we
Butters?
all try.
What about Butters?
We just label that person for who they are in that moment of that thing. Like he's acting crazy right now, so everybody thinks he's crazy. The next time he's going to be doing something where everybody's going to act and say he's something else.
Say he's mentally ill.
You know,
say-
like his music early on in his career was just fucking like the best music.
Yeah.
Some of the most smartest, most intelligent, well done music that's ever been released in his genre. Like a lot of people say he's one of the best to ever do it. You know?
Oh, you
Just
don't
to
have
be
to
clear-
tell me. I still jam out to his songs all the time.
but then you
just
know,
said
but
jam
then
out.
when you become
Jesus
famous,
Christ.
you get a voice sometimes.
just to be clear, we're talking about Rod Stewart, right?
Rod Stewart's the man.
If you want my body.
Yeah.
Like how many songs
Oh,
did
he's
Rod
all
Stewart
the
do?
bangers,
I mean,
dude.
every
All the bangers.
one.
No.
I would go see him tonight.
If you're a 55 plus
Maggie
woman,
Come on.
you're
Maggie
all
May.
about
yeah.
Young
God.
Turks. I can go on.
Yeah.
I'm glad we went to Rod. Good call.
Yeah.
Rod Stewart's fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, can we talk about your legs though? Because you used to talk about my legs, and your legs they look good.
If I
have some,
listen
thank you.
long
Your
Thank you.
knee
enough
looks
to
good.
you.
It's doing good.
Where your
man.
bionic knee.
It's doing good. I was offered to have my whole leg tattooed
What?
as a leg lamp, and it would be paid for if I got it done.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
right. Who did this?
Who said that?
Who said this?
Butters?
Eric and Andrea, they both said they'd take.
they were
split
probably
half.
sober,
I don't believe it.
We were all
Yeah.
just shot crazy.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
drinking their
But
moonshine.
no, I got a text yesterday saying we will hold up our end of the bargain if you get it done.
Don't do it.
I don't think I want to get the whole leg done.
Okay.
No.
I mean, that's literally they would be tattooing fishnets
But
on
could
you and a
imagine
high
like
heel.
all the way up to under my knee having a fishnet,
Yes.
and then the rest is all amber yellow color?
Yes. Yes,
that would
I
be
can.
awful.
It'd be great.
What do you
Do it.
think?
Nothing-
Let's do it
nothing-
tomorrow.
Right here over my knee say fragile.
None of that.
Right across.
That would be
Don't
true.
do that.
Because it is fragile.
Should I get a small leg lamp
Yeah.
like somewhere?
I mean, if you're really that into
I think
the
you should.
movie,
I think you should do whatever you want.
are you that into the movie? I know you got the leg lamp up year long.
Can I
but
tell you, the leg lamp itself, the movie, it's not about loving the movie.
it's a major award.
No, it's. Whenever I watch movies, man, sometimes it's not about the movie; it's about a part of the movie
Yeah.
or about what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like that father got that award. That guy goes to work every day. That guy works his ass off.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't make enough money to take a vacation. Okay. He's got a loving wife and children at home. He cusses like crazy in the basement fixing shit all the time. He's got shitty asshole dogs next door all
Yeah.
the time that want to come over and give him a hard time. All he wants to do is get a fucking great turkey on Thanksgiving. He gets an award, right? And he's so excited about it. And what happens? His wife shits on it the whole time. Everything, and he's like, it's for me. It's an award. I'm proud, And he puts it up on the window, and she breaks the shit on purpose, right? Breaks it in pieces.
His wife was an amazing mother and amazing wife.
She was
She's
so good.
great.
She was so good. In the
She
movie.
held the family
But
together.
she was jealous of that leg.
and she's allowed
And
to
she
be
jealous.
jealous.
broke it.
It was like to her, it was hideous and embarrassing.
Exactly. So she
She
broke
wasn't
it.
jealous of it.
No, she broke it.
Yeah, good for
She
her.
hated it. He loved it.
Yeah, but they couldn't have a compromise. He
I
put
don't
in
think
the
she
front
hated
fucking
that
window.
exactly.
He
Put
could
it
have put it
somewhere
somewhere
else.
else. He could,
Yeah.
but she didn't let him. She broke it.
She didn't know that he didn't. She didn't have a choice. He never
She
was going to move
broke
it.
it.
Yeah.
No, they never had that talk. They
taking
never
the
had the
mother's side
conversation.
on this.
It broke his heart. It hurt him, and
Oh,
I
man.
felt it. And I was like, man, that's fucked up.
Then why? Then you need to get it tattooed on your
I can't
leg.
believe she did that. So when I was asked what I wanted for what the good Samaritan thing that I did, is like, I want a major award. I want the leg lamp. And boom, a month later, I got the motherfucker.
There you go.
And it's in my window. I have people knock on my door to take pictures with it. I have people that stop by that want pictures with it.
It's not necessarily a
Every
good thing.
Halloween, I'm going to decorate that to every holiday eventually. You know what I mean? The leg stays in the window because I don't have a woman that can hate it and break it and make me put it down.
Yet.
And when the
You
woman
keep
does
showing
show
off
up,
those sexy ass legs.
I'm going to fight her to the death over keeping it in the window. That thing's staying in the window. If that thing goes bad, I'm getting another one.
Listen, you're lucky that movie came out because ain't nobody gonna have a problem with a leg lamp in the friggin' window.
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of cool because I don't see anybody else with a leg in
Nobody.
the window, and why not?
And you're
You know?
year round. That's what makes it cool.
Why not? Exactly.
Yeah.
Why not? I love it.
Love you, man.
Love you too.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys.
I'm gonna beat Frank Rob's ass in fantasy football this week.
Please, just
Yes.
get it.
Who do I play this week? Oh, I think I play my husband this week. Let me
You
see.
better kick his ass.
Yeah.
Dude, if I don't,
If you kick his ass, you better brag about it because it's going to bother him.
oh, I'm scared.
Is your team better than his?
I am playing him.
Are you better than him?
Yeah.
A lot better?
Oh boy.
Do you guys ever fight about it at home?
Yes.
The dog's
Y'all
eating
are
Remember
something.
when we took Travis Kelsey right out from underneath me?
Y'all, do
The
y'all
dog's
argue?
legit eating something. He might die.
Can we have that?
Yep. Look at him. He's like, "Fuck you, Dad."
What is it?
Pen top.
Of course it is. All right, let's wrap this up, man. It feels like it's 11 o'clock at night.
No kidding. The sun going down so quick.
I hate that, man. I wish they'd just stop.
It is great that
with
my
the-
kids think it's bedtime earlier, so that's always nice.
that's true.
I don't even try to fix that.
That's true. It's weird because I'm always used to coming home and going, okay, I got to get this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. Now I'm coming home going, well, fuck, it's dark. I can't do any of that shit
Right.
outside.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
It's like stampede in here.
Let's wrap this. Put a bow
All
on-
right,
put a
Charlie,
bow
have
on
a safe
this.
trip, man.
Seriously,
Thank you.
to everyone from the EcoFest.
Yes, that was a big deal.
If we missed anybody, I'm so sorry. It was such a good time.
Yeah, it was.
It was
shout out
the
to
first ever.
Amy accepting the award for Amanda Hunt.
Oh, yep.
And,
Amy came
Stell
up and got that
Bailey.
award. Stale Bailey hosted, did a great job. I won an award that Riley went and got.
Oh yeah, the gator
I
skin.
got an alligator skin.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing it?
What?
I'm gonna make an OnlyFans outfit.
You heard it here first. And yeah, shout out to everybody that came and supported us. We love you.
Thank you, Karen, for coming. Karen up there. Karen, she's the best, right?
Karen's a gangster, dude.
Yeah.
She brought you. I don't know if you're here. She brought me. Dogs are ready for us to stop too. I guess.
Jesus.
The dog. Karen. When I had COVID,
All right, there, calm down.
they all looked at you like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Karen brought me homemade chicken noodle soup.
Hey, you gotta stop it!
The day after Charlie.
All right,
did.
I got
So I got chicken noodle soup.
up, dogs!
Chicken noodle soup.
All right. We're good.
All right, I guess we're leaving. Oh, God.
Maybe next week I'll have everything in order.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see. Doubtful. But we'll see.
All
All
right.
right, guys.
Love you. Bye.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that's just killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.